Hello. Hi, how are you? How are you? Okay. So what happened to you last week? Oh, okay. It's okay. Right. So isn't it holiday today? Yeah, it's Labor Day, right? Yeah, and it's the same in the Philippines. Yes. So I think that May 1st, Labor Day is celebrated internationally. Yeah, so same in America. May 1st is also Labor Day for them. Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay, so you did not go to work today, right? Okay, so what did you do for the whole day? Good. It's sometimes nice to be lazy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh. Mm-hmm. Okay. So your future sister-in-law. Okay, good. So how long does she have to stay there? Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, okay. So after the baby is born, she have to stay there. Oh, okay. That's I mean like all women who gave birth should go to that place. Oh, at home. Mm-hmm. Mm, okay. Is that free? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, really? So how much is it for a day? 8,000 dollars a day. Wow. I think that's really expensive. Okay. Ah, Oh. Okay, $200 in a day. That's going to be like my 1 month salary. So I cannot. Oh, I'm glad we don't have that here. Really? Mm, uh, Okay, so it's really good for just one person or two because the baby. Oh, a nursery. Ah, okay. So does all women, all, or is it okay not to go? Okay, okay. So I think maybe most of the time only rich people can do that. Ah, okay. Ah, okay. So, oh, really, I'm really glad we don't have that here because I can't. And I'd rather stay at home with my family. You too. Mm, okay. Mhm. Mhm. Yes, I agree. Because being a mother, especially a new mother and a new baby, newborn baby, is really difficult. The baby wakes up like every 2 hours and cries. Okay, but in your case, since you said that you want to bear your child in America, in that case, they don't have that, I think. So you have to take care of your own baby. Yes, and with your husband, of course. Why? What? Why do you say he's useless? Okay, all right, but fathers taking care of their babies is really amazing. Okay, so let's just see in the future if your husband is going to be useless. Okay. Okay, so let's start then with your book. That's going to be page 4. Yes, we have pronunciation, a, of, and to. Okay, so it says here that in rapid speech, a and of often sound like a. To sometimes sounds like t. Yes. Yeah. So if you listen to people talking, especially if they are American or they are native speakers, the sounds are really different. Okay, but I think in uh, British English, often they use a instead of a. Yeah. So, for example, there was I know a. Okay, how do they use a? So yeah, there was a time. Okay, so they say there was a time, but in American accent there was a time. Yeah. Okay, so did you notice that? It said if you speak slowly, there was a time, but if you speak faster, there was a time. See? Okay? Also for of, it's similar. Hey, now, yeah, so listen to your teacher read this dialogue. Okay, so I will read it first in a normal way, a rapid speech. Okay? Okay, so father, I don't approve of Fernando. I know he's a little younger than I am, but he's such a nice person. Okay, but you're a doctor. Well, he wants to help people too. As a matter of fact, he went to a night school too to become a nurse. That's a good thing, isn't it? Why do you want me to say that? Okay, so of, and to in a rapid speech sounds different. Okay, all right. So instruction number 2, repeat the dialogue after your teacher. Okay, now I want you, it's your turn. Read it in a rapid speech and try to notice if you are going to pronounce these words differently. Okay, all right, start now. Oh, okay, so see, a and ta in a fast way. You talk in a fast way. It's not I don't approve I know he's a little younger than I am. So in a slow way, he's a little younger than I am. But if you say it faster, he's a little younger than I am. A little, not a. Mhm. Okay, so yeah, so don't be confused. Oh, by the way, of of is the right pronunciation is ov of, it's ov. Yes, yes, that's right. Okay, but it's not really observed, especially when you talk fast. All right. Okay, now number 3, it says with a partner, practice the dialogue between Corinne and her father. All right, so who do you want to be? Do you want to be Corinne or do you want to be the father? All right, so let's start. I don't approve of Fernando. Okay, but you're a doctor. What do you want me to say? Okay. Alright, so did you notice the difference? Yes. Okay, it's most of the time you pronounce to, and of when you're just reading. But if you're just talking without reading, then that's time it's and ta. Okay? Alright, next let's have opinion survey about marriage. Okay, complete this survey. Why did they say sunray? Survey. Circle A if you agree or D if you disagree with the statement. Alright, so since you can't, and I don't know how to circle it. You just have to highlight. Okay? Okay, so what color do you want to use for your highlight? Mm. Oh, I think that's better. Okay, so number one, it's important for people to sound too many. Huh? I'm sorry, this not should be many. This is to should marry. Okay, marry. Okay. It's important for people to marry someone of their own religion. Okay, so what's your answer? Is it A or a D? D. Okay, so you disagree. Why? Yeah, okay, I do agree on that. Okay, so are you a Catholic, a Christian, a Buddhist? Okay, so what's your religion? Okay, okay. And that's okay because I have students, also Korean students, that they don't have religion, and it's okay. This, yes, because for Buddhist, Buddha is their god, and Buddhist is the religion and the followers. Yes, okay. So do you like um in your country, do you get to choose what religion you like, or your parents choose it for you? Your parents. Yes, right. Okay. So your religion, do you choose your religion, or you follow your parents' religion? Okay. Okay, so what about number two? It's better if people marry someone of the same race. D. Okay, so you disagree. Why do you disagree? Okay. Number three, people should marry within their own social class. A. Okay, so you agree. Okay, so why? Okay. Okay. So they have same what's that? Mm, their thinking is close. Okay. They have the same opinion. Okay. So for you, for example, the rich guy cannot marry a poor girl. Yeah, okay. Yes, that is also true. All right. So number four, it's okay if people with mental disabilities get married. Mhm. Hey, why? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, I want to share a story to you regarding this because it reminded me of my previous neighbor. When, yeah, when we were younger, I had this neighbor, a girl. Okay, so a girl is mentally disabled. So her her IQ is younger than her age. I think that time she was 24 or 25. But her mind, her IQ is just let's say teenager. Her thinking is very young. So she is mentally disabled. And then he met a guy that is same with her. They met and then what happens next is they fell in love with each other. Yeah, they got married and they had two children. Yes, the funny thing is they are both mentally disabled, but they were able to raise their children well. They send their children to school. Yeah, and their children are normal. Yes, that's right. Yeah, and two mentally disabled parents are able to send their children to school and to discipline their children well, comparing to other people, other normal parents that they cannot send their children to school. They cannot even discipline their children. Yeah, it's that was our neighbor, and we also have neighbors like that. They have normal minds, they are normal mentally and physically, but then they can't be responsible for their children. They cannot give their children proper education, uh, food, clothes, but these two disabled people are able to do that. Yes, it is really amazing, though it is very rare. Genes? Yes. Mhm. Yes, right. Because this mental disability, especially if it is inherited, it runs in the family. And then two disabled parents get married and have children. It's possible that their disability will be passed on to their children, right? Yeah, but luckily their children are normal, and I think they're already high school students nowadays. Yes, I think it's a boy and a girl. Yes, right. Two kids, normal. Yeah, and I can actually see their parents before that they work really hard. It's early in the morning and they go looking for a job, maybe cleaning the neighbor's yard. Yeah, selling whatever job they can in a legal way. And it's really amazing how they do it. Okay, so let's continue number 5. So it's important for two people to love each other before they get married. hmm Okay, so you don't believe in arranged marriage. Okay, why not? hmm Beside him. hmm Okay, but do you also think that it's possible they can or they may fall in love after they get married? Just not sure. Okay. Number 6, it's okay if the wife is more. No, sorry. Number 6, it's okay if the husband is younger than the wife. Yes, okay. Why? Okay. Yeah. Okay. I know someone. The wife is older than the guy. 10 years. Yes. Hmm. And that's my grandmother. Yeah. So, oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be difficult for them to have a baby. Yeah, so imagine in your country nowadays, 35 or 30 or 35 years old is the marrying age. So, let's say the guy is 30 and the wife is older, 10 years, 40 years old. Hmm, yeah, yes, I agree. Okay, next, number 7. It's okay if the wife is more educated than the husband. Okay, why? Okay. Yeah, it's okay. I think it's okay as long as you can support each other. Yeah. Okay. Number 8, it's important for two people to stay in a marriage until death. hmm So, okay, why not? Mm, okay. Yes, right. Okay. So in your country, since divorce is legal, what are or what is the common cause for divorce? What is the common reason? Okay. What do you mean realize? Mm-hmm. Mm. Okay, so maybe you mean to say they don't know each other very well. So they don't know, sorry, each before marriage. Okay. Okay, so they don't know each other very well before marriage. I agree. I agree. Especially for, like you mentioned earlier, younger couples. Maybe, yeah, so maybe they just known each other for a couple of months. They've been like boyfriend and girlfriends for a couple of months, and then they decided to get married. And then after they move in together, they get to know each other's attitude very well. They will like, I don't want to do this anymore. I cannot live with this person anymore. Like, or maybe I hate seeing his face every morning when I wake up. Okay. Yes. Okay, so number 9, it's okay for people under 18 years of age get married. Disagree. Right. So, a long time ago, what time? Like, let's say 10 years ago or 20 years ago, what's the ideal age of marriage in Taiwan? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, but nowadays it moved to 30 and 35, right? Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh, that's interesting. Because other countries, men are more educated than women. Hmm. Position. Company. Mhm. Okay. And that's okay. Like in companies, in Taiwanese companies, it's okay that women have higher ranks or position than men. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's their pride. Okay. Because in Korea, it's actually a discrimination. Yeah, my other students told me that in a company they don't. It's discriminated. Women cannot, or like women aren't allowed to have higher position than men. So it's not okay for them. But yes, that's why. Mhm, mhm, mm, okay. Okay, so what about number 10? Parents should choose a marriage partner for their son or daughter. Disagree. Okay, why? Hmm. Yes, I. Mhm. Okay, so basically, you don't want to live the rest of your life being with someone you don't really love. Okay, all right, it's like a fairy tale. Okay, in fairy tales, they will just marry um the princess or the girl that they met at a ball. They just dance together and then tomorrow they get married. Okay, so since we cannot do letter B, comparing your answer because you're the only student, I think let's have to proceed reading reaction. Okay, so letter A, before you read marriage customs, think about these questions. What are some marriage customs that you know of? How are marriage customs changing? Okay, so before you answer that, start to read marriage customs. Yes. Clergy. Limousine. 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 Ah, yes, okay. Sorry. Okay, continue. Sorry. Limousine. Mhm. Mercedes. Lincoln. Cadillac. Chapels. Chapels. Wives. Dowry. Hello? Hello? Hi. What happened? Okay. All right, so let's continue. Okay. Now, what can you say about this? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, what do you think of marriage? You don't know. Okay. So, how would you compare marriage before and marriage now? Mhm. Yes? Let's say, okay, let's set example your parents. Married. Okay. Alright, so marriage before, okay, in our country, marriage before is really very sacred. Okay? People think that it's just once in your life that you get married. So they really prepare for it. They really want to choose who, who are they going to marry. They think about it a lot of times and for a long time. That's how they treasure marriage. They think about their future when they talk about marriage. But nowadays, since that we have this thing we call divorce, it doesn't really matter. Okay? They just marry because today they love each other very much. And then after they get married, they've been together for 1 month or 1 week, and then they realize, I don't like this person. I don't like seeing his face every time. I don't want to cook his food. Okay? Like, I don't want to work for this person. I don't want to clean the house. I don't want to see him. He smells bad. Something like that. So the thing they do is they divorce each other. So it's not sacred anymore. It's like for people nowadays, they are just thinking of marriage. They're thinking of marriage as a game. It's not very important. Like, let's say, for example, Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer Lopez got married a lot of times, right? Got married and divorced. Yeah, so it's just like a game. Another example is Britney Spears. Okay, today, so today they got married with Justin Timberlake, and then tomorrow they are getting a divorce. Isn't that weird? I think something is wrong. What's happening? Hmm. Right. They don't need to get married if they're not really sure. Yeah, that's why also today live-in partner is also very common. S- Some people, yeah, so some people see it as a sinful way of living. Okay, they say it's not okay, it's very immoral to see two-person, a man and a woman, living together as husband and wife but not married. Don't agree, but if you're going to think, being like living in together gives you the chance to save yourself, to save marriage in case you get to know each other first. You get to know the person in and out every day. Yeah, you see, even if so even in the morning you wake up and you see his face, and then you smell his morning breath, and you still like him. So you still want to live with him. So after you get married, it's the same thing. Okay, you live with a person, you see him every day, you smell him, you smell his bad breath, and you smell him he did not take a bath, and it's okay, right? Because you've already tested it. Okay. Not other people like, oh, I want to marry him because he really, really looks handsome. She looks very beautiful. She's wearing makeup. And if she's not wearing makeup, when she wakes up in the morning, her waking up face, oh, like, is this the woman I really married? Sometimes it's like that. Okay? Or or the person, like when you're living together, because when you're together with a person already, you don't you don't mind everything anymore. Like even if the person farts in front of you and it smells really, really bad. That's what love is, I guess. Okay, even if the woman eats like a pig, it doesn't matter because you love the person. Okay. All right. So, do you have question about? Ah, no, you did not answer it yet. So, question there. What are some marriage customs that you know of? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Mm. Yeah, like the one you mentioned before, right? Okay. So, parents first go to the girl's parents, and then after the man goes to the parents of the girl, right? And then after that, it's the wedding. Okay. All right. So, Joyce, since we don't have enough time left, question number two will be answered on Thursday. Okay. So, for now, do you have any question? All right. So, it was really nice talking to you again, and I'll see you on Thursday. Good night. Night.